So, as some of you have probably noticed, my mental energy has improved significantly and physical since the start of these major health issues that I've been going through. Things have become more manageable. I think my Oscars video, the Best Picture nominees review for this year, that was the best one yet. I think like the F1 review within that is like pretty close to a quality YMS video. I had a good energy. I had a lot to say. That was the longest one so far too. The Avatar video, again, feels like the energy is back. Right now, I am making plans to turn this momentum into longer form projects because I want to get back to those. Even if I only cared about money, that would be my incentive because those videos do the best. But you know, I don't only care about money. The only thing stopping me from doing that right now at this moment is that I'm in the middle of moving, which is why this room is a fucking mess. I'm not moving out of this office. I'm moving my bedroom to a different place. Because as many of you have known, I've talked about this publicly, I couldn't fucking sleep here. This place, through a variety of factors and combinations, including sound, light, air is the biggest one. Temperature is one of the other biggest ones. There's no circulating air in this place. That's why I have like a air conditioner window unit. There's no air conditioning here, and that only circulates air inside the room. Every single window air conditioner unit does that. Doesn't matter if it has two hoses or not. Look it up. And so I tried fucking everything. I used to have my bedroom in here. I moved my bedroom to another room in this place. So I was renting out 2 rooms here. And then I tried like getting a window AC unit that advertised bringing in fresh air from the outside. Turns out that's a fucking scam. I bought an air quality monitor. Turns out even if they advertise that, it's a fucking scam. Even if it's a name brand model. Fuck you, Frigidaire. You should be sued for that shit. Literally doesn't do anything. And so I I cut holes through like a baseboard that was like propping the AC unit in a window and had like computer fans running so that it would be bringing air from the outside, just so I could not be in a space where I wasn't getting any fucking oxygen. And I bought the air quality monitor to prove what I was feeling, basically. Like, oh yeah, every single night, CO2 levels get to unhealthy fucking levels. Apparently, I'm just getting more sensitive to things as I age. Along with those other, the multitude of health issues I've been having, I have asthma too. That might be a factor. Anyway, like, it prevents me from sleeping. The stuffiness, the lack of oxygen. And then the lack of temperature regulation prevents me from sleeping. And I've done fucking everything for that too. The air conditioner, right? And then from bringing in all of that air from the outside, then the humidity gets way too high. And then I feel like I'm sticky and I can't fucking breathe and there's like coating in my fucking lungs. And this is all shit that like I've had to address as it's happening and try to like, okay, well, this one now brings this new problem, and this one now brings this new problem. Oh, thank you for the late happy birthday wish. And so, eventually, in order to, like, breathe in the summer, I had this dumb fucking contraption in the window, along with, like, a dehumidifier. And it's the room small, and it was just, like, making so much fucking noise, like, next to my head. I tried getting like a fucking heating and cooling bed that's supposed to like adjust its temperature based on the fucking cycles of sleep that you're in the night and also compensate for outside temperature. Like, I've done fucking everything that I can to be able to sleep here. And I wasn't able to. So I had to figure out a way to move. Because basically, every single night I was taking Ambien because I needed to. And you're not supposed to take that long term, and I've been taking it for fucking years now, right? And so I noticed when I was visiting a friend in Seattle that, hey, all of a sudden I'm able to sleep without my sleeping meds. I can fall asleep just fine. Wow. I didn't need meds. And so from that, I was like, okay, well, what's different about this place? You know, trying to figure out what the issue was. Perhaps there's some psychological component, right? I didn't rule that out completely. I'm always trying to be accurate about my own experience and diagnoses, etc. Anyway, so eventually, now that I have like this energy back and I want to like start turning it into more long form content again, I'm trying to make it so that I can actually be able to do that and sleep and put myself in the best starting position to be able to do that. I looked around. I found a place for rent that has air conditioning, modern air conditioning and heating that does draw in air from the outside because it's not a window unit, because it's a part of an HVAC system. And it's comfy and it's small. It's like a way smaller room than before, than I've ever slept in ever. The unit itself is really small. But I made the decision because I've tried everything else. I've ruled out fucking everything. And my best assessment was that I need air and not... There was also something weird about this place, and I don't know why, but the total organic volatile compounds, like, so just shit in the air, like particulates that are readable on air quality machines, they would spike not every night, inconsistently, like 3 nights a week. No idea why. And like throughout the night. And I wouldn't even check my air quality monitor until I've had a night where it's like, fuck, I couldn't sleep at all that night. Or I kept waking up, right? And then I'd check and be like, oh, wow, this correlates exactly with what I experienced. Anyway, I found a place, signed a lease, and thought, okay, well, if this doesn't work, it's only a fucking year, and that would suck if it doesn't work. I've been there since the beginning of this month, and I'm sleeping again. I'm sleeping again without fucking Ambien. So I solved the problem. I correctly identified and diagnosed my problem. Thank fucking Satan for that one. Because, like, that would have sucked. And now I am currently in the process. So I moved all my shit over, just the sleeping shit. Because office shit is staying here. Everything related to work is staying here. Movie shit's staying here, right? Yeah, I still have a TV at the other place. But anyway, moved my shit. I am now still in the process of setting things up, buying and assembling different shelving units, space-saving things for my closet. Scar's staying here. No, he's a part of the stream. Don't worry. Scar's staying here. So I've been buying and assembling shit. Like, some stools just showed up. I got some stools that, like, you know, can change the height. Because I still hadn't had any... I still don't have anything to sit on right now there. I've been doing nothing but, like, setting up shit. And I didn't want to, like... There's some things that I needed to buy along the way in the process because the space is so small that I didn't want to accidentally buy things that I didn't have room for. And even though, as much as I could measure things, it's not just about the strict measurements, it's about the feel, right? Like, do I want to fill that space, right? Anyway, so I got a bunch of fucking units for my shelving and blah, 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 blah. And that's all I've been doing for the past 20 days now, right? It's April 19th. So the past 18 days. And I've been busy. And so I've come here to which is now my office to record the podcast. I'm going to be doing some watch-alongs today for the podcast. I have been coming here to go over things that editors have sent me because I do want to still get content out this month, even if I have been too busy to be like recording new content this month. So there's, LW and I watched over the Channel Awesome trilogy like last year, and someone was working on that. That should be ready this month. Fanboy's working on an Adam and Pals thing that should be ready this month. Once things are settled in the next few weeks, I would say mid to late May. Yeah, it might be a month. Because like Seattle Film Festival is in May. And I'm still debating. There's like I was going to visit some friends I haven't seen in fucking years. And it would be really nice too, because they're some of my favorite people in the world and we never see each other because they live so far away. And I had a flight credit, so like free flight shit was going to expire at the end of April. So if I don't use it, I lose it, sort of thing. I'm like, okay, I'll visit my friends. And I booked that flight way before I knew I was moving. And way before I was like this fucking busy. And so now I'm like, should I go? I'd really like to. I'm just kind of stressing out because I always feel like the lingering, like, gotta get shit out for the channel. And not in a way where it's like, oh, people are forcing me to. But like, it makes a difference in the paycheck. And this move has been very expensive. Very, very fucking expensive. I thought that I was done eating out of my savings. No, I am not done eating out of my savings. I'm still waiting to get back to baseline. And I think that, now that we're renting out the room that I used to be sleeping in, I'm still renting out this office space. But now I'm also paying for an entire unit with utilities, etc., by myself. And so that's very expensive. So I do need to get things out. And so hopefully the couple videos that we can release this month will do well enough. Maybe, I don't know if I should do a quickie catch-up type thing. I have no idea. But things have been hectic. Things have been changing. How many times have I moved in my life? I've moved 4 times in the past 4 years. It sucks. I fucking hate it. And that's why I tried every single other thing first to try and fix my sleep. But now I can sleep. Oh my God, right? And so I'm trying to eat cheaper, change some lifestyle habits, not order fucking Uber Eats, Postmates or whatever, like for every meal, right? I bought a bread machine so I can make easy stuff, make easy food without like being aggravating for my tendinopathy. Because remember, I've got bad fucking tendons. Yeah. No, it sucked. It sucked. I fucking hate moving. I hate it so much. But thankfully this time, I'm moving like half of my shit. And because I'm still renting this place, I'm just kind of going back and forth and being like, oh yeah, maybe I should actually bring this. Or maybe I didn't want this here. And I'm able to like make those decisions as things go. Still ordering things, still assembling things. I'm going to assemble those stools later tonight. But still need to do things like the podcast because that runs on a tight schedule. I'm basically, believe it or not, I impressed myself today. I woke up and I did some shit in the gym because there's a fucking gym at this place. And I'm like, wow, maybe this will actually be like a normal routine. where I like wake up, do like 15 to 30 minutes of like exercise or something, stay healthy. And then I'm also thinking, and this hasn't been implemented yet. This is going to be implemented once things are fucking settled. Or at least this is going to be attempted to be implemented once things are settled. I'm thinking now that there's such a psychological and physical separation of work from sleep, right? And home, right? I'm thinking that it'll be easier for me to like compartmentalize and section chunks of different projects. And since I'm juggling so many different things, obviously, I think it would make sense for me to be like, okay, every Wednesday I work on long form YMS passion project shit, right? Every Thursday I do some watch alongs and I watch through some things, right? And those are just theoretical examples, but I'm thinking that is like a real possibility so that I don't get stuck in this ADHD trap and cycle that I've been in for quite a long time, where the large projects feel too overwhelming because I know that they take time and I don't have time for them because I still need to get consistent content out every month. So I'm willing to, now that like I'm not fucking bedridden like I was a year and a half, January 2025, I'm feeling like I can make those changes and efforts. So right now, still setting shit up. And once I'm done setting shit up at the place, I need to fucking clean all this shit. Because these are under the bed storage. You'll notice some video game controllers in there. There's 4 of those, and they have a bunch of cables and like camera equipment and stuff. And those were under my bed in this place, in the bedroom, when I was in the bedroom there. I'm not taking those to my new place because those are related to this. Those are related to game stream, right? Equipment for work. So, thankfully, since I moved a good chunk of stuff from here, there's now space for it. But I do need to make proper space in the closet here, and there needs to be shelving units because they can't just stack on top of each other in those cases like that. That doesn't make sense. So there's a lot that needs to be done here. I am burning through my fucking bank account, but once it's all over, there will be stability, and I can go, oh, this is my baseline, and this is what I can afford each month now. And then things will theoretically be okay. So we'll see what the fuck happens, but that's just right now. Because I want to get the new fucking place, you know, functional enough that it's like, oh, I have chairs. You know? I want to have the new place. It's such a small place. Like, it shouldn't be that much more time consuming. I just need to, like, my bedroom closet is just stacked boxes right now, and I'm getting some shelving unit things that I will be able to organize stuff with. And those are showing up in a couple days, and I'll be able. But I need to spend time and focus on that. That'll be done. Then this will be done. All the while, hopefully, be able to do like a film festival thing and visit a friend. But we'll see. I might actually cut that trip. I got to make up my mind. It would be in the next like few days, so it sucks because I was dead set on having like this point in time right now being like, this is when I'm getting back into my long form shit. But it was one of those things where it's like, okay, well, I still can't fucking sleep. Like we need to fix the baseline, fix the foundation first. And it was such a fucking annoying, like I hate it. Because believe it or not, I enjoy doing those things, right? I get a great sense of satisfaction out of creating those projects and doing like long form autistic breakdowns. Like I have a lot of fucking fun doing them. And also, I think that if I were to schedule it out that way, of like, oh yeah, this day of the week's for that, I think that would also help mitigate overdoing tendon shit. Because if I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, this day's for editing or something, we'll see. Maybe I could do a full day, like editing myself or something like that. Anyway, so that's the update. Synecdoche is still being worked on. Lion King Part 2 is still being worked on. All the fucking, like, there's so much shit that's piled up. I want to do Saw Spiral. I want to do M. Night's Old, right? I still want to do fucking Unfriended Dark Web. Whatever forms they take, right? Some of them might be more hands-on. Some of them might be like, okay, I yell and hand it off to an editor. Because the editors that I've been working with have been doing a great job, right? The Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power shit. Great stuff from Sonics, the Avatar video, great stuff from Fanboy. And then both of them worked on that Oscars thing. Yeah, so we're getting very close, very fucking close to a sustainable change where we can figure out what is now reasonable, especially now that I can actually physically see what time I'm spending working. Because now when I'm here, I'm working, right? So yeah, I'll react to a couple things. We'll do the watch along stuff for the podcast, and yeah, I think this would be a good highlight, just like a little update. Actually, this is actually a good thing to keep because I know people ask, and I'm an open book. I keep people informed as best as I can. So, message doesn't get to everybody. What a weird comment I got on my April Fool's video this year. Someone was like, oh, so we're just here watching another man entertain us for you? Why don't you just say you hate your audience? When people say media literacy, that's what they're talking about. Is someone who can watch one of my April Fool's videos and not understand that I wrote and edited and coordinated those things, and that they took a lot of time and effort to do, and that I was fucking scrambling to even get one out this month because the Oscars shit was so late, and I haven't even done my fucking taxes, and those are late. Those need to be done as well. Right? Thanks, Gamerman. Like, how do you look at something like that and think, oh, someone else made the video for you? Like, that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, media literacy is like really, really low, especially in YouTube comments. Most of my audience is not that stupid. That was just one comment. But yeah, some people don't understand the difference between like someone doing literal slop content where they just read off of someone's like Wikipedia page or something, and they hand it off to an editor and they don't actually care or do a back and forth about like how it's presented. Like, people don't understand the difference between that and like a YMS review. Like, I think some part of you would have to know that there's a lot more time and effort going into the stuff I do. Otherwise, why would you be upset that I'm not able to do it right now? Why would you not, like, why can't you just do it if it's like you can just snap your fingers and it's done? Gotta run. Bye-bye.